All right, hey folks, welcome to the first ever Lizzie's Legacy B-Team tournament, hosted by Mass Attack Roller Derby with your home team, the Bloody Bordens. In just a few minutes, we're gonna get started here. So if you have any last-minute drink orders up at Red's, get them together, find your seats, finish up your purchases over at Vendor Village. We'll have plenty of time to hang out there in a little bit. So in a few minutes, we're gonna get things rolling and intro our Bordens.
I feel like maybe you have to do the intros and then I can help comment on it.
And your mic is hot.
That over there, that official.
I don't fucking care. Stop! Huh? Oh, sorry.
All right, can I please have your 2025 Bloody Bordens to the track for intros? Can I have the Bloody Bordens for intros, please? No, intros. Are you guys
Okay. You're too far away for the mic to work.
I was trying to get them. Line up over here, guys. All right, give it up for your 2025 Bloody Bordens. Kicking it off with number 007, Mad Bama Jamma. Number 11, the L Word. Number 143, Punky Brewster. Number 19, Energizer Honey. Number 218, Mac Daddy. Number 22, Coda Bear. Number 25, Carol Slamvers. Number 508, Shake and Bake. Number 716, Laura. Number 74, Jinja Ninja. Number 789, Grapes of Wrath. Number 808, Dr. Malpractice. 81, Thrash Ketchum. 826, Kryptonite. Over at the table. 919, Flight Risk. Number 999, Bubbles. We've also got 404, Sweeney Quad. And number 54, Blockholm Syndrome. Give it up for your 2025 Bloody Bordens. And our first visiting team of the day, Game 1, Western Mass Furies. We've got number 1066, the Pork Chop Express. Number 109, Bella LeBrawl. 113, Spank Robber. Number 12, Them Fatale. Number 19, Rogue. Number 27, Lilith of the Valley. Number 3, Bombshell. Number 32, Locked and Loaded. Number 420, Loki Into It. Number 626, Crash Cart. 631, Jack A. Lope. Number 666, Franken Furry. Number 72, Raven. Number 84, F-Bomb. Number 855, Galaslea. Number 999, Lammy Through. And number 05, Kermit Crime. Give it up for the Western Mass Furies. All right, folks, we are lining up for Jam 1 of Game 1. Looks like we've got Dr. Malpractice jamming for Bloody Bordens. We've got Mac Daddy, Lara, Shake and Bake out on the track for blockers. Looks like Mad Bama Jam was out there as well. This is going to be a tough lineup for the Furies to get through. Let's see how Jam 1 goes.
Yeah, you should be able to see left banana. Yeah.
All right, first whistle is blown. Jam is on. Looks like Furies make it through that pack. Locked and loaded with lead jam for the Furies. Dr. Malpractice getting recycled through. First penalty of the game, Mac Daddy's going to the box for a forearm. And locked and loaded is calling it. Looks like they got a couple points up on the board. Bordens sitting at 0, Furies at 4. We've got L-Word jamming for Bordens in Jam 2. And 109 makes it through for the Furies. We've got another Borden going into the box with one coming out. And looks like the jammer for the Furies is going to get her points and call it. Western Mass Furies getting lead jam again. And Flight Risk passes the jammer panty over to 404. They are trying their hardest to get through. Looks like the Furies have some tough blockers out on the track. And our jammer swap for the Bordens makes it through. And Purple Jammer hits it and quits it.
That beautiful star pass.
I did. That was a really good star pass. Great communication from the Bordens. Some hard hits out there from the Bordens blockers, but number 999 makes it through for the Furies. Looks like Bordens jammer is right up behind her, though.
I'm not going to lie, Lammy is one of my favorite skaters to watch.
You have a favorite skater from an away team?
I do, from an away team, I do.
You monster.
I know.
Let me take a second to introduce ourselves. We introduced all the skaters, but not ourselves.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Screech Lorraine.
I'm Manic Mayhem, or Ham.
And welcome again to the first ever Lizzie's Legacy tournament, our B-team tournament. We're going to be doing a round robin today between the Bordens, the Furies, and Shoreline's Kraken Skulls. It should be a really cool day.
And we have Doc for jamming for the Bordens, and she's got lead.
She's got lead, but Locked and Loaded is right behind her. Let's
Right
see if
on
Doc
her
can get some
heels.
points on the board for Bordens.
Oh, and calling it.
We are sitting at 13 Furies, Bordens 0. I think it's been a little while since we've faced the Furies, so we might be a little unfamiliar with some of their lineup, some of their plays. It looks like they've got some pretty strong lines out on the track today.
Definitely a formidable opponent for the Bordens.
789, Grapes of Wrath, manages to hit the Furies jammer out, recycles her behind, but they do make it through and get, a penalty. Purple Jammers go into the box, giving the L Word chance to pick up lead jam for the Bordens.
And this is a power jam. Power jam.
This is a power jam. So L Word will have 30 seconds to be the only jammer on the track, score some points, close that little gap that we're starting off with here.
And and she earns those 4 points getting through the pack. And Furies jammer is out of the box now, rejoining the track, and L picks up another 4 points.
Looks like Coda Bear picks up lead jam for Mass Attack. That was a really tough jammer on jammer chase right there for a sec. With Mac Daddy and Shake and Bake out on the track as blockers, though, that's going to be tough to get through. Looks like Purple Jammer is stuck on Mac Attack.
And Coda picks up 4 points.
Mac Daddy, that is.
No, Coda Bear. Jammer.
No, I said.
Oh, sorry.
I said Mac Attack. I meant Mac Daddy.
Yes. Close enough.
Yes, Coda Bear is jamming for Bloody Bordens, and they are picking up some points for us. Beautiful work pushing through that group of
And
Furies.
another 4 points.
Mac Daddy going to the box for a second time today in quick succession.
Borden's pivot is now in the box. Coda Bear was not showing any signs of a star pass, so we're down a blocker, but that's all right. And Furies also has one of their blockers in the box. When you earn a penalty, you're in the box for 30 seconds. And Coda picks up 12 points for the Bordens.
Looks like Furies managed to pick up 4 points, but Bordens have taken the lead, 20-17. I think this is going to be a really close game.
Definitely going to be an interesting game to watch unfold.
We got a little bit of a blocker play happening before the whistle. A-OK.
Our Borden's jammer is
Flight Risk.
Flight Risk 919.
And Flight Risk
she makes it through the pack. She gets lead.
Flight Risk is a up-and-coming Borden this year. It's their first season.
She is. She's crushing it.
Totally. Purple Jammer has made it through the pack. Let's see what Flight Risk can get done. Earns her points and is calling it before Purple has a chance to pick up anything.
Another 4 points for the Bordens.
And it looks like a penalty was assessed to one of the Furies blockers, so they'll be starting down a player on this next jam.
Next jammer's up. It's Doc for the Bordens and Locked and Loaded for the Furies.
That was a sick little jump from Locked and Loaded.
Yeah, it was.
Right up the center line. Just on the corner of the apex. That was really cool. I hope one of our camera guys got that. Dr. Malpractice has made it out of the pack too. Let's see if she, ooh, yes, coming right up that inside line, sneaking some points in there.
And Locke earns 4 points. And Doc also earns 4 points.
It's like Locke got
2
pushed
points.
off the track and wasn't sure whether she was going to call it or hop back in, but she decided to call it.
Locke earns 2 points just before she calls it. And
Looks like she was-
simultaneously earns a
Earns a penalty.
yeah, earned a penalty at the same time, which happens. And we've got an official review.
So
The
that,
refs can take as long as they need to determine this official review.
so that was interesting. Locked and Loaded was knocked out and hopped back in. She is now in the penalty box, but she did call the jam off. So I'm wondering if this is what the officials are kind of going over. Because if she hopped back in the track and was assessed a cut, then technically she shouldn't have been able to call it. But we'll see what the refs come up with. While we have this little timeout happening, let's thank some of our sponsors. First up, we've got Bruised Boutique. Roller Derby owned and operated, Bruised Boutique sponsors over 300 roller derby and roller skate groups around the world. The best roller skate shop in the world, online at bruiseboutique.com, with stores in Nashua, New Hampshire, and New Orleans. Support your favorite player and order a gift certificate online today.
And those two. Unfortunately, whatever happened, Locke did not earn those final 2 points. She did score 4 points for that last jam. And we have a start with only one jammer since the previous jam ended. Locked is still in the box. And Elward.
Yes, we've got a power jam start.
Yeah.
And Elward is able to make it through with a little help from her friends. Let's see what she's going to have her teammates do to help her out here.
And she sneaks on by.
All right, opposing jammer is back in. She makes it through on her initial pass. Next time she comes through, she'll be able to score points.
And
Elward makes it through for another 4 and calls the jam. Okay. Yes. Yeah, this one's fine. That one's us. Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, here. Hold that, and I'll put.
919 makes it through, earns lead jam, and we also have a star pass for the Furies. Star pass to 8-4, F-Bong. And Risk calls it after earning 2 points. Furies earn lead jammer. Looked like there was a star pass for Bordens and then immediately sent to the box, which makes it a power jam for Western Furies. 4 points. Bombshell.
Yeah. All right, 404, Sweeney Quad is back in, and the jam is over. Looks like the Furies have one blocker going to the box for direction. They have a blocker sitting in there now. Although both jammers made it out of the box, we're not starting on a power jam. Furies are going to be starting down a couple of blockers, giving Bloody Bordens an advantage.
Do they have so many people? Oh, there we go. Doc versus Lammy for jammers. Both two very powerful jammers.
Very powerful and very quick on their feet.
And a star pass. Star pass to Mac Daddy.
I thought that star pass wasn't going to go through for a second. It looks like Doc got hit out pretty quick, but she managed to pass it before she got hit.
That was risky business. You don't usually see a star pass that's not directly handed off.
I know, that was great.
Was amazing. Oh, looks like she had to hand it back. I guess that's not allowed.
Ooh. Yeah, that star pass did not go through. I wonder if it went through the air.
And Lammy earns 4 points. Just kidding. She's got 8 points already.
Well, we were distracted talking about that star pass. She got
were.
through again.
And
We
4
saw
more.
4 more. We saw a cute little hop through that pack.
For a total of 12. And Borden's jammer is still in the box. So that's how the next jam will start. I guess star passes do have to go like directly into the hand. Locked is jamming for Western Furies. And Doc is back in the game and makes it through to earn lead. Both are working on their initial pass. And she slides right by, earning 4 points and then immediately calling it locked, did earn 2.
So these are our B team skaters, and they are incredibly skilled. But I don't know if you over in the audience can hear it, but one of their coaches, Torpedo, her voice rings through the track like a bell, and she is letting her jammers know what to do. Doc has gotten so good at listening to her jam coaches. Terp is yelling, call it, call it, call it, get a point, call it, and Doc does exactly that. Turn 1, turn 2. Turn 1.
And Elward makes it through the pack. She does have lead and calls it. 1-9 flight risk is jamming for the Bordens.
We've got Shake and Bake, Energizer Honey, Thrash, and Mac Daddy out for blockers for the Bordens. I really like this lineup.
I do too.
Mac and Shakes together have been doing some beautiful things.
Definitely.
Flight Risk sneaks up the outside line for lead jam.
For her first season, she's incredible.
Oh yeah, Flight Risk is great. Looks like Shake and Bake is going to the box for one thing or another.
Oh yeah, and she sneaks right by. 4 points.
Some great footwork from Flight Risk.
Western Furies still working on their initial pass.
Flight Risk gets another 4 points and calls it.
Score is currently Bordens 50, Western Furies 43. I wish we had a little this way. Doc and Lammy up against each other once more. And Lammy goes right through. Star pass to Laura.
Laura is one of those rare skaters who chooses to skate under their own name rather than a fun derby name.
Yep.
Good for her. Laura barrels through those blockers. That was awesome.
And 4 points, another 4 points for Lammy with a total of 8.
I believe Laura is one of our swinger skaters who also skates for our A team. She's been with Mass Attack for a couple years now, and if you want to see little newbie Laura, you can check out on our YouTube page a mini Margumentary where she is interviewed and talks wonderful things about Mass Attack Roller Derby.
Locked gets right on through.
Right up the outside line. That seems to be a favorite of our jammers tonight, right up the outside. Take note, blockers.
Elward still working her way through this Western Fury line, giving her a little bit of trouble. Oh my goodness, and a power jam.
Locked and loaded to the box again. This is not her first or second time.
I did not catch what that penalty was.
I didn't either. It was probably a cut. That's usually what jammers get. So Elward is not lead jam. This is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
Four points for Elward. And Locked is rejoining the game right now.
Thanks to some sneaky footwork, Elward makes it past that purple pivot.
Both earning 4 points on that last go around.
And these full 2-minute jams are tough. You can see Elward starting to get a little tired. 2 minutes doesn't seem like a long time, but when you are essentially running on roller skates and pushing through 4 other people, it's a lot.
Somehow Locked is back in the box.
That is at least her 4th penalty. We will see how this game goes for her. A lot of Furies in the box right now.
Oh man, a third one is about to take her seat. Oh man, 4 all.
All right, so this is something interesting. So technically, there are only 6 seats in the box, 3 for each team, 1 for the jammers. When the box is full like this, the fourth skater to be assessed a penalty has to return to the track until a space opens up for them in the penalty box. So that skater is going to have to remain in play for this next jam.
Official review.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened in the last 10 seconds of that jam. I'm not surprised there's an official review right now. While we're waiting, let's get some more of our sponsors thanked. We have Datalist. Datalist partners with businesses to manage their organization's IT systems and long-term technology objectives. As a leading single-source provider of integrated technology solutions, Datalist helps clients solve business problems, achieve strategic goals, and reduce technology costs with a proactive, preventative approach to IT management from one company. Thank you, Datalist, for your sponsorship. And during these downtimes, definitely be sure to check out our vendor village. We have a ton of cool folks over there. In addition to our own merch table, we have... So in addition to our merch table, we have Corvid Publishing, Fiber Family Crafts, Marrow and Meadow, Hello Dramatic, Powell House Vintage, and you can check out Northeast Junior Roller Derby.
I already spent some money over in Vendor Village, and I do not regret it one bit.
I'm gonna go and find out who all those people are during like halftime and stuff, and give like a whatever. I'd also like to thank our guest DJ today, Felicia, aka Fief Makes Music. She is based out of Boston. You can go check her out at the table, at the DJ table. There she is waving. She has QR codes set up to all of her links, her socials. You can leave her a tip. She is here pro bono today, spinning some awesome tracks for us. Thanks, Fief.
I would just like to say thank you to all of the sponsors. Roller derby can be kind of an expensive sport to put on, and sponsors make all the difference. So, thank you, sponsors.
Let's give another thank you out to our sponsor, Dennis K. Burke. DKB is a family-owned business that's obsessed with customer satisfaction, supplying diesel, gasoline, and lubricants throughout New England and the Northeast for over 60 years. Burke is a name you can trust. Whether you need a mid-afternoon gasoline drop or you have a loading issue at a terminal at 3 a.m., we are awake and ready to help your business keep running on schedule. Thank you, DKB. All right, we are back on, and we are back off. A quick little jam. No points were earned, just some jammer on jammer play. All right, looks like we've got both the Bordens jammer and the Furies jammer through the pack. Gonna be another 0-point jam with Coda Bear calling it off before either team can score any points. That previous break was an official review called by the Furies. They lost their review, and so they have lost it for this half. We've got about 5 minutes left in this period. We are looking at 70 Bordens to Furies 55.
And 84 for the Furies makes it through and earns lead jammer.
808, Dr. Malpractice has made it through the pack. Let's see what she can catch up. 8-4, making it right through those blockers, easy peasy. Well, it looked easy peasy. It probably wasn't. And those purple blockers really chasing Dr. Malpractice out of that pack.
Yeah, she had to work for those 4 points.
Well, you know what? Actually, I believe she already scored the points on them. Once you pass an opposing skater's hips, you have earned that point. If you get recycled back, you still have the point on them, even though you have to pass them again. So a lot of times you'll see when a jammer's coming up, you'll see the opposing blockers trying to skate ahead with their bums out in front of them, some flying butts, trying not to let the opposing jammer pass their hips, because that's giving up the point.
Sweet knockout by Mac Daddy. Recycling that jammer by the Western Furies. Elward fighting her way through.
And we've got some great pack work from the Bordens right now. We've got all 4 of our blockers out, giving number 3 for the Furies hell trying to get through.
Elward earns lead jammer.
Mac Daddy skating out in front of that blocker, shake and bake back out in front of that blocker.
Four points earned for the Bordens. That brings us 78 to 63.
Red
shorts.
I think so. Red skirt is Bam.
Right. We've got Coda Bear versus Locke.
These are some really great jammer matchups. This is a really good team for the Bordens to play against. They seem pretty equally matched in skill. Some great communication from the Furies. Number 999 coming on the track and immediately telling her blockers what's up.
Coda earns 4 points and calls it off before the Furies are able to score any points.
You gotta put your face up on the mic if you're talking into it.
Oh, fuck. I don't want this to stab you.
Oh, it's fine.
Bella Labral, 109, earns lead jammer for the Furies. And Risky's not right behind her, but she's behind her. She's through.
That was a beautiful hit out. Yeah, that was beautiful. Was that 789 that hit her out, or?
It was 789 Wrath that hit her out, and then she did a little, I don't know what that was, celebratory little move there at the end.
I mean, 789 went right out with her, so.
She did.
That was a serious hit. It was great. Purple Jammer's just sitting there tapping her hips to call it off, like, what the hell just happened?
808 Dr. Malpractice gets through and earns the lead jammer. And Doc is one of our swingers, so she plays for the A team and the Bordens B team.
I believe this is her first season on the All-Stars.
It is. She is. I have loved watching her improve as fast as she has.
Yeah, Doc is one of my favorite skaters to watch. I love watching
agree.
all of our Bordens. All right, and that is the end of our first period. Bloody Bordens 85 to Furies 67. We've got 15 minutes till the next half starts. Head on up to Reds, get yourself a nice cool drink. Head on over to Vendor Village, check out what's over there. If you are as sweaty as I am, check out our merch table to replace your t-shirt with a dry one. We'll see you back here in 15 minutes. Be sure to check out our merch table, not only for our sick merch, but we have a ton of cool raffle stuff going on today. Usually we have our 50-50 raffle, but today we have some very special Lizzie Borden themed merchandise. We have a $25 gift card to the Lizzie Borden themed cafe in Fall River. We have a Lizzie Borden House gift basket full of all kinds of very morbid memorabilia. And we have a roller derby shirt and bag for your favorite skater or you. Go check our stuff out over in Vendor Village. There's a lot of cool things over there. Bye. We've got a great lineup for the Bordens out on the track. Shake and Bake, Mad Bama Jamma, Laura. We got Mac Daddy in the penalty box. We got Locked and Loaded jamming for the Furies. Is that Dr. Malpractice on the line for the Bordens? Our skaters had 15 minutes to rest and refresh. Let's see what the second half of this game brings us. Right off the line, Locked and Loaded gets lead jam. Dr. Malpractice is stuck behind some really strong Furies blockers. Number 999, Purple Pivot, keeps coming up and giving Doc hell. Laura and Mad Bama Jamma giving Locked and Loaded just as much of a hard time. Jam is called off with 1 point for the Furies, 0 points for Bordens. Furies lead jam again right off the track. Elward's coming up and trying to make her way through those tough Furies blockers. They are pushing her out. Recycled not too far back. Purple Jammer makes it through, scoring 4 points. Purple blocker sent to the box.
Elward's right on her tail.
Elward made it out of the pack and is chasing that Purple Jammer. Let's see if Elward can get any points before Purple Jammer calls it off. Looks like a no. Purple gets through and gets 2 of those Bloody Bordens blockers.
I really love when teams are pretty equally matched. It makes for a very entertaining game to watch.
Totally.
And Coda Bear gets right through on the outside and earns lead jammer. Looks like attempted star pass for Western Furies and completed star pass.
All right, Furies have a new jammer, number 8-4.
Power jam. I believe power jam. Oh, hold on. What's
Something's
happening?
happening over
Yeah, what is
there.
happening?
Okay, so number 3, the jammer for the Furies, dropped the helmet cover during the star pass. They did successfully complete it, but it looks like it was assessed that it was not successfully completed. So number 3 is still the jammer for Furies. They do not have lead. That is the privilege of Coda Bear, who makes it through, scoring 4 points and calls it off.
Coda Bear earned 12 points for that jam.
So you might think that there's a lot of folks in striped shirts out on the track. 7 might seem like too many refs. It is not. Sometimes it feels like it's not enough refs. Each jammer has their own referee watching them, keeping track of what they're doing on the track, keeping track of their points. We have another referee, 2 referees on the inside and 3 on the outside. And that is not only to track penalties, but that is to keep our skaters safe. And it's a good thing that we have all those eyes, because plays like that just get so confusing so quickly.
999 Lammy earns lead jammer.
Flight risk, hot on her tail.
With a nice little hop, she earns 4 points.
I'm so glad to see Ginger Ninja out on the track. She's one of our longtime Mass Attack skaters, returning this year after a hiatus to join the Bloody Bordens. Love seeing her out there. And Bordens have a power jam as Lammy goes to the penalty box.
To circle back, Ginger Ninja is also a sponsor of Mard for Shaggy Chic, her grooming salon in Attleboro. Flight risk fighting her way through this pack.
Flight risk hitting a little bit of turbulence from those Furies blockers.
Oh.
And makes it through, scoring 4 points. Just in time for Lammy to get back on the track. I believe there is no lead jammer because Lammy went to the box. This is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
Lammy earns 4 points.
So these jammers are points for points.
Flight risk, another 4, and followed up very quickly by Lammy's 4. Jammer on jammer action. And no one can call this. This is going the full 2 minutes. Lammy another 4 points. And flight risk as well.
All right, that was a big jam, but a big jam for both teams.
Wow, 16 points earned for both jammers.
Yeah, that's a lot of points. And that's putting us Bloody Bordens 113 to Furies 90. This has been a close game the whole time, and it looks like it's going to stay that way.
Dr. Malpractice versus Locked and Loaded. And Locked is sent to the box again. Call.
We've got a jam is called for
Injury.
an injury. We've got our skaters happy to help out our down teammate. Let's circle back to what we were saying about Shaggy Chic, owned by our own Ginger Ninja, also known as Kim to her clients. She has over 14 years of grooming experience and takes pride in providing a high level of service with an open concept salon and one-on-one grooming sessions, as well as a fun and comfortable environment for pets and their owners. Whether your pup needs a complete makeover or just a bath and a nail trim, Shaggy Chic is a perfect little place to bring them. Check her out at 13 Morey Street in Attleboro, Mass.
If you've got a crusty little dog, make sure to call Shaggy Chic and get them looking all cute again. I say that with love. I have a crusty little dog. She's great.
So Manic Mayhem is joining me all the way from New York today. Our usual host, my number one, the number two to my number one, whatever, Winsley Adams, is off with Rescue Cafe today at an event established as a food truck in Acushnet, Mass. Back in 2021 by Marge's very own Joni Rhodes, a.k.a. Winsley Adams. The Rescue Cafe has expanded to a brick and mortar in Fairhaven, serving up coffee, espresso, Hawaiian shaved ice, smoothies, baked goods, and more. It doesn't just stop at delicious noms. Rescue K also donates to local animal rescue.
And I made sure to stop there this morning before I came here.
Yes, so good.
Got to get our announcers' caffeine level.
Oh, yeah,
up.
especially for this 3-game tournament. All of the caffeine. And let me hit a third segue on that. Today in-house we have Madeline Peach Art doing live painting. You can see some of her artwork over at the Rescue Cafe, hanging up right now. You can also check her out on Instagram, Madeline Peach Art. And we are back in action. We've got the L word lined up for Bloody Bordens on the jam line.
And Locked is still in the box, so that's where their jammer is.
Locked is in the box along with a Bordens blocker. So we're starting off on a power jam.
And I just noticed that Lammy has the pivot helmet on, which is the stripe, which, I don't know, let's not look into it yet. We'll see what happens.
So
Elward makes it through, lead jammer.
So Lammy comes in and immediately takes the star off of her helmet. She is probably Locked comes in, takes the star off, and is probably looking to pass it to Lammy. She does keep it though and makes it through the pack, just in time for Elward to call it off. She does not want to go up against her.
Look at that. Jammer on jammer appreciation. We love to see it. Derby is a rough and tumble sport, but we love each other.
It's true.
All in good fun.
Two, Coda Bear makes it straight through that pack for an easy lead jam.
Man, I looked
109
away
for the Furies comes through as well.
I looked away for 1 second, and Coda Bear was just slingshotted right through.
Looks like she is hitting some resistance for her scoring pass. The jam has been called.
0-0, no points earned.
0-point jam. Still full of action. We've got about 20 minutes left in this game with about 20 minutes, 20 points score differential. This is anyone's game still. Flight Risk makes it through, coming up the inside line. And Purple Jammer is still stuck as Flight Risk comes up for her scoring pass.
Number 3 for Western Furies, Bombshell. She's working on that initial pass right now.
Flight Risk hears her jam coaches on the last second telling her to call it. They do call off the jam just as number 3 is coming up. Does not score any points.
Nope. She actually scored 1 point. It's a 118 to 90.
Flight Risk scored a point, but opposing jammer
sorry.
did not.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, be right.
That's fair. .808 Doc versus 109 Rogue.
999 going straight to the box.
And Doc earns that lead jammer.
19 is attempting a star pass right now, or they've at least taken off the helmet cover.
.4 points for Doc. Sometimes if a jammer is not going to earn lead jam, they will take off the helmet cover and stash it. It's a little move to maybe draw less attention to them. As long as they have that helmet cover back on, then they can begin earning points again. 8 points awarded for Doc. We have Locked and Loaded versus Elward. Locked makes it through and earns lead jammer.
Got
Swings right by.
Borden's pivot going to the box. Elward's going to have to make it through herself.
Lock just went inside corner for the first passing round. She's up to 8 points now.
And you know, when your team has blockers in the box, not only are they not available to help their jammer, but that is easy points for the opposing jammer because they still get points scored on them when the jammer passes them. They're just sitting in the box, easy pickings.
That big leap earns Locked and Loaded another 4 points. 12 unanswered points for Western Furies. .109 Bella LeBral earns lead jammer. And she earns those 4 points. .2 points and then a call.
So today is really a special day for the Bordens. Usually we'll have 2 games, an A-team game with our All-Stars followed by a Bordens match. But today is all about the B teams. Bloody Bordens will be playing 2 games today out of 3.
Risk. Lead jammer.
And it's great to see our All-Star skaters helping out the Bordens. We've got Killbot playing Tape Ninja. We've got so many of our All-Stars volunteering as NSOs today. This is so cool to see.
4 points for Flight Risk and then a call. Yeah, oftentimes people their goal might be to make it to the A team. There are some skaters that don't ever want to be on the A team. They just want to play for the Bordens, which is fair. It's completely
it's
separate teams.
It's so cool that the Bordens are having this day to shine, because investing in our B team is investing in our league's future, you know, because our Bordens are the ones who are going to join and stay and move on up and run the league after our A team skaters retire. Passing the torch.
It's very important in the strategic planning of the team's future.
All right, Purple Jammer has made it through and gotten lead. We have Dr. Malpractice for the Bordens right behind them. And Purple calls it before Doc can get any points up on the board. Looks like the Furies are adopting kind of an aggressive hit it and quit it strategy for the last 15 minutes of the game. We are currently at a 21-point spread in favor of the Bordens.
Not just the Big Timber Bros, dude.
What?
Just the Big Timber Bros. And we've got Elward versus Locked and Loaded. Locked getting knocked around.
Mac
knocking around back.
Mac Daddy, Shake and Bake, and Energizer Honey playing some aggressive defense
And
against Locked
Elward.
and Loaded, giving
Lead
Elward the
jammer.
chance to make it through and get lead.
Locked is really having to work for this one.
It's anytime you have to go up against Shake and Bake, you are going to have a bad day.
Locked stashes that panty and gets on through.
And Elward's going to grab a couple quick points and call it. Before Locked can get any points on the board.
And Shake and Bake is sent to the box, but sorry. These things happen.
You know, sometimes as a blocker, I kind of like getting sent to the box between jams because I just get to come out immediately and mess up someone's day again.
After a 30-second sit-down break. 109 Bella LeBraw lead jammer. Flight Risk really having to work for this.
Purple Jammer going to the box. We've got a power jam for the Bordens.
Power jam for the Bordens, and Shake and Bake is right there on the track.
Shake and Bake comes back in from the box. You know she's coming straight to help out that jammer. Going to play some Big O
And there we go.
for Flight Risk to make it through. Now again, this is going to be a 2-minute jam as there is no longer a lead jammer. Opposing jammer is standing in the box. Flight Risk going to call in some help from her friends to hopefully get a couple points before opposing jammer comes back in. She's got those
55
4
seconds left.
points.
And like Screech said before, the 2 minutes seems like it would be fast. 2 minutes lasts forever when you have to play those full 2 minutes. 4 points for Bella LeBraw.
There's some great teamwork happening on the track right now from both teams. Some nice aggressive blocking action.
Bella LeBraw gets another 4 points.
And
Flight
Flight Risk is going to the box.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that 2 minutes is up. Flight Risk is in the box, meaning that the Bordens will be starting at a disadvantage. The Furies will have a power jam. And the Bordens are calling an official review.
Currently, that last jam was an 11-4 jam. Possibly what this official review is about, though. This timeout. Oh, okay, it was a timeout for the Bloody Bordens.
Not an official review, a timeout. Let's take a second to thank another one of our sponsors. Let's do a quick one. FW Web is New England's largest supplier of plumbing, heating, HVAC products, and more. We've got the people, products, and processes to support you. Visit fwweb.com for more information. You know, when we were renovating our kitchen and bathroom last few years, I wish I would have known about FW Web.
That's fair. Probably could have saved a lot of runs to the hardware store.
And folks, don't forget about our raffle tickets over at the Mard merch table. Again, there's Mikey V's over there hamming it up. We've got our Lizzie Borden House gift basket. We have a gift certificate to the Lizzie Borden themed coffee shop in Fall River. And we have a t-shirt and bag for your favorite skater or you.
I'm not going to lie, those gift bags were pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm
awesome.
going to go spend some money on raffle tickets. It's $1
Same.
for one ticket or $10 for 15 tickets.
Bloody Borden start with their jammer in the box. Number 3 Bombshell for Western Furies is awarded lead jammer. Thrash Ketchum gets sent to the box, and the other people in the box are both released at the same time. Oh, Mad Bama Jammas also heading to the box.
All right, Mard's going to be starting the next jam with 2 blockers in the box.
Furies earn 3 points. And yeah, so the Bordens have 2 of their blockers in the box, so they only have 2 blockers on. What is it called? A ring?
The track?
The track. Sorry.
Where are we?
I don't know.
What is this?
I don't know.
What's a roller derby?
What is happening? Oh, Shake and Bake trying her darndest to stop that jammer, but she gets on through. Rogue, number 19.
999 coming back to the track. Mac Daddy leaving the track for a penalty. Revolving door.
Coda Bear working on her initial pass. Oh, they're real close. Maybe some jammer on
Coda
jammer
Bear's
action.
through and right in front of the purple jammer.
Oh, yeah, 4
Coda Bear
points.
through for 4 points.
Both
and Purple
awarded
Jammer makes
4
it through
points.
as well, calling it. 8 points for Furies, 4 points for Bordens. It is 144 to 131 with 8 minutes left on the clock.
Next up, we're looking at Doc versus Locked. Locked is awarded lead jammer, and Doc using some fancy footwork to get on through there. That was a 0-0 jam. Bella LeBral awarded lead jammer for the Furies as Elward works at it. 4 points. And Bella LeBral earns 8 points for that jam. Locked and loaded versus flight risk. Western Furies earns the lead jammer.
Huge kerfluffle, a bit of confusion in the pack. Kind of fast-paced over there.
One nothing jam.
Looks like the Furies are calling a timeout, which means we get to thank another sponsor. This timeout is brought to you by Mallard Printing, Inc. That's Inc. Incorporated, but also what a great double entendre. Privately owned and operated, Mallard Printing is located in Fall River, Massachusetts. Established in 1998, we have grown through quality work, referrals, community involvement, competitive pricing, and most of all, our dedication to quality customer service, offering graphic design services, digital printing, warehouse storage, local delivery, and more. Reach us on the web at mallardprinting.com. Thank you, Mallard Printing.
And I believe when a team calls a timeout, they are awarded 60 seconds. Maybe more, I cannot remember.
I thought it was 2 minutes for a timeout.
Yeah, 2 minutes. It could be 2 minutes.
Each team has 2 timeouts they can use in each half for a total of 4 timeouts. Sometimes you just want that extra couple minutes to strategize. Sometimes you see your skaters are struggling and you just want a break. Sometimes you want to interrupt the flow of the other team.
Got Sweeney Todd on deck for Bloody Bordens. But Bella LeBral is awarded lead jammer.
Sweeney's quad has taken the star off, gets through, putting it back on, and is going to the box. Power jam for the Furies.
Points for Furies.
The Furies blockers really have it together on taking down the Bordens while their jammer is making it through for this power jam.
Bella LeBral awarded another 4. Another 4 for Bella LeBral. And
All right,
Sweeney Quad makes their way through.
Made it through for their initial pass. Let's see if Purple will let them get any points before calling it. Big fat no. All right, that was a big jam for the Furies, and it actually put them in the lead.
Another 3
It
points
is Bloody
for
Bordens
Western.
144 to Furies 159 with 3 minutes left on the clock. We've got a 15-point difference. I went to art school, not math school. Bordens had a couple-point lead for the majority of this game. Furies had the lead in the first few minutes, and it looks like they might have the lead in the last few minutes. We'll see if Bordens can reclaim that title. Coda Bear coming off the line strong. And Shake and Bake, Mac Daddy, and Mad Bama Jamma are doing a great job keeping that purple jammer behind them. Coda Bear gets lead for the Bordens.
Bombshell still fighting her way through.
Bombshell still fighting her way through. Shake and Bake is in the box. Coda Bear comes up. Got some great O from Mad Bama Jamma. Purple Jammer has made it through. Coda Bear right behind her. We got some blocker on blocker action happening over at the far apex.
And Coda Bear calls that one off.
Coda Bear calls it off. Coda Bear snuck 4 points on there, bringing it 148 Bordens to 159 Furies. 2 minutes left on the clock.
And we got Doc versus Locked again.
Bordens are starting down a blocker, but that blocker is Shake and Bake, and as soon as she gets out of the box, I know she is going to give Locke hell.
Locke gets that lead jammer nice and easy.
Locke gets lead jam, but Doc is right behind her.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're just going to play hit it and quit it. Oh, or not? I don't know.
4 points
man,
for Locke.
this is so exciting!
Oh, Doc. Doc facing some opposition. Really aggressive blocking going on. And Locked is knocked over too. But that did earn Mac Daddy a penalty. Another 4 points for Locked. Little apex jump right there for 4 points for Locked.
Looks like Locke is going to let this jam go to the full 2 minutes.
Just racking
just
them up.
Get as many points as she can.
Doc earns her first.
Doc made it through for another 4, her
points.
first 4.
Followed up by another 4 for Locked. She's got 16 on the board so far for this jam.
Shake and Bake just throws her teammate right into Locked and Loaded to take her out.
That was so sick. Yeah, you can sometimes just throw your teammates at someone else. It's not against the rules.
All right, that is the game, folks. That is the end. Unofficial score is Bordens 156 to Furies 177. All right, folks, come on out to the track. You can give these skaters high fives as they come by. Furies have won game 1 of this round robin tournament. Let's come on out and congratulate these skaters for a game well played.
Nice job for the Furies. Both teams duking it out. Furies just clinched that win.
I know, that was intense. I really thought the Bordens had this one in the bag. It was that last 10 minutes.
Changed everything. Come smack some hands and give them the congratulations.
All right, again, come on out to the track. Congratulate these skaters on their hard-earned victory, on their hard-fought game. All right, folks, we will see you back here in a little bit at 6 o'clock for Game 2, Furies versus the Kraken Skulls. In the meantime, check out Vendor Village, head on upstairs to Reds, get a little pregame on our after party going. Check out their chicken wings, pizza, sangria, amazing mixed drinks. They always have some great IPAs on tap, as well as some canned generic beers. Thank you again to Fief for our music today. Thank you again to Maddie for her live painting.
Jammers and blockers.
And we have our Most Valuable Jammer and Most Valuable Blocker awards for Game 1. All right, everyone. I hope you got some great snacks up at Reds, some sick merch over at the tables, some cool purchases from our vendors. And it is time for Game 2 of our Round Robin B Teams tournament. Can I please have the Western Mass Furies out on the track for Game 2 introductions? Furies, out on the track for your Round 2 intros. All right, welcome back, Furies, winners of Game 1. Let's see how you do Game 2. Number 05, Kermit Crime. Number 1066, the Pork Chop Express. Number 109, Bella LeBral. Number 12, Them Fatale. Number 19, Rogue. Number 27, Lilith of the Valley. Returning MVJ, Bombshell, number 3. Number 32, Locked and Loaded. Number 420, Low Key Into It. Returning MVB, number 626, Crash Cart. 631, Jack A. Lope. Number 666, Franken Furry. Number 7, Steven. Number 84, F-Bomb. And number 855, Galislea. Give it up for your Western Mass Furies. All right, next up we have our Shoreline Kraken Skulls. Give it up again for the Furies, folks. Introducing the Shoreline Kraken Skulls. Number 006, Skarzard. Number 09, MT Pockets. Number 12, Legs Benedict. Number 15, No Mercy Marcy. Number 151, Smash Ketchum. Number 161, Smolotov. Number 21, Slamwise Gamgee. Number 24, Thumper. 29, Dahlia Dynamite. 314, Pumpkin Splice. 320, Assault and Peppa. Number 369, Party Goblin. Number 48, Brutal Bridget. Number 56, Bury 'em Alive. Number 617, Whiskey Mermaid. And number 730, Abnorma Jean. All right, your Shoreline Kraken Skulls, give them a round.
What the fuck is this?
Holy fuck. Like, we cost this much, and the delivery fee is more than that. $33. You guys have DoorDash? Oh, they're not playing this one?
No, this is the 2 away teams.
This is gonna be harder.
Yeah. I mean, luckily it's one of them. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, if you want to tag Droid in. All right, Jam 1 of Game 2 is on. With the Furies sneaking out with lead Jam. Furies score 4 points and call it off before the Kraken Skulls get anything on the board. We've got Smash Ketchum on the jam line for the Furies. We've played some derby with Smash before. Smash comes to a lot of our open scrimmages. She's always a fun time. And Smash Ketchum makes it through with Locked and Loaded right behind her. Smash Ketchum is one of those jammers that makes me glad I don't really play anymore. Hi, Droid! Manic Mayhem is stepping out for a little snacky snack, and our very own Android is joining me to announce for a little bit.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to announce and watch roller derby with you.
You got to put your mouth like way up on the microphone.
Oh, sorry. I haven't done this before.
It's okay. You just got to kiss it a little bit.
Jimmy's laughing at me. Ooh. Furies
All right,
have
number
lead.
8-4 F-bomb for the Furies. Blasts through the pack to pick up lead jam. And it looks like Kraken Skull's jammer is going to the box along with a black blocker.
That looks like it's Lammy.
Lammy's going to the box. You're going to have to bear with me a little bit while I figure out who's who. These are our two away teams that are visiting us today. We did just spend an hour talking about the Furies, but they are wearing a different color now, and I will be very confused.
Very tricky. Furies are through again, racking up some points. And the OJ is in.
The OJ is in with the opposing blocker right behind her, ready to give her hell. And 8-4 is just going through.
Racking
F-bomb
up those
dropping the bomb.
points.
So far, this is a 15, 16-point jam for F-bomb. Looks like it's 15 points, so she must have not passed a skater legally to have dropped that 1 point. But that's still an incredible jam.
Amazing jam for Furious.
It looks like the Furies have switched up their jammer rotation a little bit for this game, which is smart considering they just played an hour of roller derby. So I'm not too surprised there.
I'm so glad I'm not playing in 2 games today. Kudos. Everybody playing 2 games. Amazing athletes. Both teams still jammers in the pack, trying to make their way through.
Yeah, both of these lines are pretty strong until they all just fell apart right there.
It's 0-9 going to the penalty box. Have a star pass. Shoreline completed the star pass to their pivot, who is 0-3-3-2. What I can't quite see the numbers. No? Okay.
Smash Ketchum up on the jam line for the Furies, not to be confused with the Bloody Bordens Thrash Ketchum. And while Smash is busy smashing into the pack, the Furies jammer sneaks right up on the outside. Some jammers like to beat up their friends, others like to slip right by them. Droid, what kind of a jammer are you?
I am more of a sneaky jammer. I like to not touch anybody, ideally. It's so much harder to hit your friends. And
Smash finally smashes her way out of the pack.
Furies jammer calling it off.
After picking up 2 scoring passes for a total of 8 points, it is 31 Furies, 4 Kraken Skulls. Do the visiting teams have merch tables set up?
Oh, I've heard the visiting teams do have their merch tables set up.
Cool. I have a little backpack that I got from the Kraken Skulls like
Oh my
4
God.
years ago. That is my daily driver.
Yes.
I bring it everywhere. I hope they still have those, and I wish the Bordens would make some too.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should get some bags. I think we have a tote bag, but I don't know if it's Bordens.
We should. There is a ton of cool Mass Attack merchandise over in Vendor Village. We have a ton of cool vendors, including Droid's own Powell House Vintage. We have Corvid Publishing. There is the Community Autism Resources Center. We've also got...
Northeast Junior Roller Derby has a table if you have little kids or big kids that are interested in roller derby.
We've also got Marrow and Meadow, featuring cool dead things. Hello Dramatic, featuring cool sparkly things.
Really cute, cool thing.
Fiber and Family Crafts, of which I have several sewn goodies.
Do you have their
My-
water bottle holder?
Yes,
Because
the Nalgene water sling,
that
of
is
course.
a hot, hot item.
Also check out our DJ today, Fief Makes Music, on Instagram. We've also got Madeline Peach Art doing live painting. And we've also got F-Bomb picking up lead jam with the Kraken Skulls Jammer 369 stuck in the pack. We've got 2 Kraken Skulls blockers in the box. So F-Bomb should be having an easy time getting through.
Yep.
Although I guess I shouldn't say that because nothing's ever easy in roller derby.
Nothing is ever easy. Especially after already playing a game.
Yeah, you're right. So, I feel like both visiting teams will be playing 2 games in a row.
Yep.
Kraken Skulls will be playing again in Game 3 against the Bordens. So the Bordens get a break in between their 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, I was thinking about it, and at first I was like, oh, good for the Bordens. And then I was like, that would make me so much more tired.
Yeah, you get a
So-
little rest in between, but then also you're not like staying warm. Like you should be staying warm. Bordens.
Blessing and a curse.
Yes, blessing and a curse.
Bordens, listen to your all-star skater on the mic right now. Make sure you stay warm during this break.
Don't get too cold.
Not that it's hard to stay warm in here. But if you, the viewer, would like to cool down, head on up to Red's, grab a nice cold drink.
They got AC up there. Can take a little AC break and watch the action from the windows upstairs. Shoreline Jammer coming around.
There's number 161 Smolotov jamming for Shoreline right now. Do you know whose person is manning this table right now? Because I went up and I was like, oh, hi, I'm Screech. Can I grab this to do this for intros? And they were like, oh, Screech Shoreline. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, that's my wife's favorite. And I didn't ask, but I thought who's your wife? His favorite would I be? All right, White 1-5 takes lead jam in Jam 9 with Furies Jammer right up behind them. And the Kraken Skulls are down about 40 points, so let's see if their lead jammer can get them some points up on the board. All right, Shoreline managed to pick up a couple points there, but so did the Furies. Shoreline's going to be starting with a blocker in the box.
And Locke gets right through for Furies. Shoreline Jammer stuck in the pack. Beautiful spin right there on the outside.
Locked and Loaded has been a delight to watch this last game.
So much fun to watch.
Glad to see her out on the track again.
Looks like a penalty got assessed to the Shoreline pivot, so they will be starting the next jam in the box.
Kraken Skulls is one of our B team besties. We play them pretty often. Our
We
Bordens
love
play
them.
Looks like they have some brandy new skaters out today for their first bout, maybe their second.
Oh, congrats on your first bout, if it's your first bout today.
Yes.
Welcome to Roller Derby. I'm so excited for you.
Number 3 on the Furies. It was their first bout today, and they won MVJ from the Bordens voted her MVJ.
That's amazing. I love that.
I know, so sweet. All right, let's take a second during this little break to thank one of our sponsors, Potter's Printing Inc.
They're great. They're located right in Fall River, and we use them to create one of our beautiful banners. And I've also had some printing done with them for myself. You can send in beautiful your graphics, and they will print them on a sheet for you, so you can apply them to whatever you want. T-shirts, totes, literally whatever.
That is a much better endorsement than this generic ad read that I have in front of me.
Yeah,
so I'm
I
not
don't
even
know.
going to read it. That was way better.
I don't know what the ad read is, but I have used them for printing before, and they're great, and they're local, so love to support local printers.
That's so awesome. Testimonial is way better than an ad read.
Yeah. Vistaprint's great and all, but, support your local printers.
Totally.
They have people in-house that can help you if you're not a graphic designer and you don't know what you want, and they have a ton of different merch options.
Smash Ketchum makes me glad that I don't play anymore, because I would hate to be to be a blocker against Smash. She is such a strong skater. It's wild. And predictably, Smash makes it straight out of the pack, just blows through them. Number 420 for the Furies, recycling Smash back through. Smash is on their scoring pass. And it looks like they got those 4 points. She is calling it. And that is 4 points on the board for Shoreline. Closing up that gap against the Furies.
Got a little pig pile out on the track.
White Jammer going to the box. The Furies have a power jam.
7-2 Raven. Lead jammer. And another 4 points. Just kidding. That's her first 4 points of the jam. Kraken Skulls Jammer back in the game, and another 4 points for Raven.
Some great pack work from the Furies out there. That's a really strong tripod, keeping that jammer trapped.
And our lead jammer, Raven, has been sent to the box. This is going to go the full 2 minutes power jam for Kraken Skulls.
Droid really wanted to be up here for a power jam. She had a whole little line planned out
man.
and everything, but she's back at her vendor table.
I wish she told me her little line because I would have said it.
Shoreline jammer makes it out. Gonna go around for a scoring pass. Furies jammer is standing, ready to go back in, and that is the end of the 2-minute jam.
The jam has reached its natural conclusion.
Thank you, Droid.
The jam has reached its natural conclusion. Nice. I like how she ran away, which none of you saw.
We've got locked and loaded up jamming for Western Furies. And she's awarded lead jammer.
Locked and loaded lead jammer for Furies with Kraken Skulls jammer right behind her. Locke doing one of those cute little apex hops.
4 points earned for Western Furies and none scored for Kraken Skulls.
All right, that brings us to 72 Furies to 14 Kraken Skulls with 13 minutes on the clock.
Crash Ketchum awarded lead jammer. Or excuse me, Smash Ketchum, sorry.
I literally said earlier, Smash Ketchum, not to be confused with our own Thrash Ketchum.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't here for that one.
All right, so during that Kraken Skulls jammer getting through, one of the refs called no pack. So that jammer was stuck up on a really strong Furies tripod, but they had to let her go to reform the pack. It is a penalty to not have a pack and not reform the pack.
2-4 Thumper earns 4 points and calls it off.
4 points for Shoreline is a big deal at this point, bringing the score up to 18 Kraken Skulls against 72 Furies. You know what's funny is whenever I'm explaining in depth a thing that's happening is when something way more exciting is happening. Just always ends up that day.
Oh man, what a hit.
Big hit from Kraken Skulls jammer. Makes it out of the pack and is flying. I do not want to be the blockers lined up to trap her. Big hit on that line, hit it and quit it, calls it off before Furies can pick up any points. That is another 4 for the Kraken Skulls.
Could not get that jammer's number. Oh, she's not on there? Yeah.
Oh, Locked and Loaded tried to run up the outside line, but Smash Ketchum is there to ruin her day. Shoreline's jammer makes it through, picks up lead.
It must be.
Shoreline's coaching, yelling to call it, call it, call it. Unfortunately, it looks like she gave up some points to the Furies. Well, I guess I'm an impartial judge, but unfortunately for her. Is Furies 76 to Kraken Skulls 22. Number 1-9 for the Furies runs up the inside and gets lead. Number 1-2 for Shoreline is stuck and gets hit out on the inside line, trying hard to make it through. Number 1-9 working her way through the pack for the Furies, picks up 4 points.
Legs Benedict thinking about a star pass and oh.
Shoreline jammer
Makes that successful star pass.
successfully makes that star pass, giving it up to her pivot. Number 369. New jammer coming through. And the jam is called before she has an opportunity to get any points. 8 points for the Furies this jam. There's a 60-point gap with 7 minutes left in the half, but honestly, this is still anyone's game.
Derby can change on a dime.
Roller derby is a fickle mistress.
She is.
.161 for Shoreline, just skates right up the outside line to get lead.
Smolotov.
Smolotov.
I love that name.
Oh! Furies jammer made it out of the pack, only to take a huge hit from Smash, getting recycled through.
Tempting star pass for Western Furies.
Looking to pass it, can't quite
4
reach over.
points for Smolotov.
Smolotov racking up the points while Furies complete that star pass. And Smolotov does have lead jam and calls it before Furies get any points on the board.
8 points that round for
8 points
Kraken
for Shoreline.
Skulls.
Yep, bringing it 30 to 84. Black team's calling a timeout. Give themselves a couple minutes to get it together. We got Ricky Bobby playing Tape Ninja today, doing a little jig, making sure our track is laid down properly. Killbot's out there as well somewhere, sticking up pieces of tape as the track needs it. Keeping things nice and tight for our B teams today. This is usually a job that the Bordens and volunteers are doing for the All-Stars. And so it's really cool to have the All-Stars here today for the Bordens.
I agree. It's a nice change of pace.
And like I said earlier, this is a really cool special day for our B team, for our friends who are visiting to play us today. It's so rare that the day is about the B teams. This is a really cool little round robin tournament. I love this.
So glad I drove from New York for this. Honestly, I love it.
All right, number 7-2 for the Furies makes it through to get lead jam. And some big O from the Furies blockers, keeping the Shoreline jammer from getting through at all.
Successful star pass for the Krakens. Off to 1-5. No mercy, Marcy.
Furies call it before Shoreline can pick up any points. We've got 5 minutes left in this half. Jam is on, locked and loaded, comes up the outside to get lead jam.
Taking off like a rocket, as per usual. Oh, those apex jumps. She's just got those down pat.
I thought for sure Smash Ketchum was going to get lead. She was fighting her way through that pack. But during all that confusion, the Furies jammer snuck up and stole lead. Smash is still going through for her initial pass while Furies are on their scoring pass.
999 Lammy making it real hard for Smash to get through.
Furies jammer picks up 4 points and Smash is through for Shoreline. Furies pick up another 4 points and call it before Smash can grab anything for Kraken Skulls. We are sitting at 100 points Furies to 30 points Kraken Skulls. We have 2 minutes left in this half. And it's going to be up to the teams to decide whether or not they want to play through the second half or if they want to just kind of call it as it lies.
Derby does not have a mercy rule. It can just go on and on. It would be up to the other team to decide if that's what they chose, but it's not often that that happens.
006 for the Shoreline, makes it through, gets lead jam. And Kraken Skull's jammer is going to the box for a forearm.
It is Power Jam.
Yep, it is a power jam for the Furies, and it is going to be a full 2-minute jam because the lead jammer has gone to the box. There's also 2 white blockers in the box, which is going to be easy peasy points for that jammer. Oh my god. Furies jammer is going to the box, which means there's a jammer swap, except it looks like Kraken Skull's jammer finished her full 30 seconds. Black jammer will sit for her full 30 seconds.
It is impossible to have 2 jammers in the box at the same time.
Otherwise, nothing happens. And Shoreline's jammer is just rolling at that jam line, ready to rock. Jam is on. And Furies have no interest in letting this jammer through.
So there's only 20 seconds left in this period, but the jam is allowed to run the full course of the 2 minutes. So they choose.
And Furies are actually fielding a jammer pack right now. They have sent out all their jammers to play as blockers. Peanut butter jammer time, peanut butter jammer time. It looks like Shoreline's jammer is still stuck in this jammer pack. Fury's jammer has made it through and is going to pick up at least a couple points. She is not lead jammer.
Krakens are fending off Purple Jammer.
All right, Shoreline calls it. We have an unofficial score of 100 for the Furies to 102 for the Furies to 34 for Kraken Skulls.
Good job, everyone. That was a great game.
All right, we're going to check in with our teams and see how we're feeling. And we'll be back in a few minutes.
No. All agreed that 1 period is enough for that one. The final score is 102 for the Furies and 34 for Kraken Skulls. Good job, everyone. Come give high fives to the players. Come out to the field. High fives.
Probably should.
All right, audience, you can come on out to the track and give high fives to your favorite skaters as they come by. We'd like to congratulate the Furies on their 2nd win of the day. Stick around for Game 3, Shoreline's Kraken Skulls versus Mass Attack's Bloody Bordens. Coming out to the track and let's show these amazing skaters some love. All right, everybody, get ready for game 3 of our round robin Lizzie's Legacy tournament. You've seen them once, you've seen them twice. We've got Shoreline's Kraken Skulls up against Mass Attack's own Bloody Bordens. Teams that need no introductions. And Dr. Malpractice comes straight through the pack for the Bordens. Doc's coming up on her scoring pass while Shoreline's Jammer is still stuck on their initial. 4 points for Dr. Malpractice. And Doc calls it off before Shoreline gets any points. You're so pretty. I don't know, it's magic. Look at all these packs.
Jam 2, we have the L word taking the lead. Shoreline still stuck in.
Funky Brewster going to the box for a multiplayer block.
Oof. You hate to see it.
Smash Ketchum for Shoreline made it through that pack and is out for blood. Elward calls it off with 4 points, and it looks like Smash got 3 points as well.
Borden starting this jam, 1 blocker down. And Shoreline out of the pack immediately. We have 2-4 jamming. That is Thumper for Shoreline. And 2-2 Coda Bear jamming for the Bordens. An empty penalty box. Great to see for both teams. We have Risky Business jamming for Bordens. And who is that on? 1-2 jamming for Shoreline. That is Legs Benedict.
White Jammer going to the penalty box. That is a power jam for Flight Risk. And she can rely on her team to clear out that track. Makes it through on the inside. Flight Risk also has lead.
A beautiful position to be in. Shoreline Jammer standing in the box. And she's through. Let's see if Shoreline can get some points before they call off the jam. Shoreline is through. If you are not the lead jammer, you cannot call off the jam. A great jam for Bordens. 4 points for Borden. I think the scoreboard hasn't been updated yet. Oh. there are points, and they will be updated.
Oh, that's new. Thanks, Kyle, for sitting there.
Dance party on the track.
That chair's been on its way for a while.
How's that in your chair?
Huh?
How's that in your chair?
Yeah, he was sitting in that one earlier.
Oh. So don't blame Kyle. It's me.
No, I'm doing that.
Eventually, just gonna. We have 808 Doc jamming for Bordens, trying to find her way through the pack. Pack is stringing out, and out of play in the front. Doc is lead. Shoreline jammer stuck in the pack. We have Smolotov jamming for Shoreline.
Smolotov had some great jams last game. It was cool watching them play. And it's cool watching them play now.
I just love watching all the roller derby, and Bordens are calling it off. Smolotov. That's a tongue twister.
Some great names today on both teams. That last jam was really cool. Doc was hitting those blockers, and stretched them so far out in front that they became out of play and had to stop blocking.
Love when that happens.
Love when that happens.
Oh, some jammer on jammer action right there in the beginning. We have L-Word jamming against, is that 2-4? No, not 2-4. 2-4's pivot. And Shoreline jammer is through. That is 1-5. No mercy, Marcy. Looked like a 0-point jam for everybody.
No, I thought Elward got a point.
I didn't see the refs put it up.
Thought I saw the ref hold up a point.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a 0. Was it one? It was a point. Shoreline right through on the outside. That is 0-3-2-0 versus Coda Bear jamming for Bordens. Can they hold the jammer? And the jam gets called. It did not reach its natural conclusion.
That was so good last game. You came out and delivered that line and then scurried away.
I was waiting. I heard it happening, and I was like, oh, I got to get over there. The highlight of my announcing career thus far. We have 151 Smash Ketchum jamming again against Flight Risk. And Smash is out of the pack, getting lead jammer. 919 looks like they're stashing.
Yep, 716 signaled to her jammer that she's ready and willing for a star pass.
Oh,
But Flight Risk is off to the box.
Ooh, power jam Shoreline.
This flight has been grounded.
Smashes through the pack.
Smash, catch him, gonna catch them all. Points, that is.
Shoreline going for a sweep, and that is Laura stopping that sweep from happening. Doc versus Thumper. Doc right through the pack, making it look very easy.
I love that Doc kind of has so many different styles of jamming. That time right there, she was kind of a jukey jammer. Sometimes she does her little footy steps.
Yep, very, I feel like, air style jammer.
Totally.
And Doc calls off the jam. We have one Shoreline blocker in the penalty box. Looks like that's legs Benny jamming for Shoreline, and we have the L word for Bordens. Ooh, that looked like a little elevator door action there. And Shoreline has the lead.
Elward right up behind her, though. Shoreline's going to call it before any points can be earned.
No points all around.
It is a very even score. We've got 28 for the Bordens against Kraken Skulls 21.
Looks like
we've got 18 minutes left in this half.
A close game is a fun game to watch. It's not fun to be on the bench on a close game, but it is definitely fun to watch a close game from the audience. Smoltov right out of the pack with Coda close behind, trying to catch up. Quick call off, and Shoreline has 3 points.
Shoreline's jammer flew into the pack butt first to get their hips past those opposing blockers.
It's a smart move.
It is.
Coda.
It looked like Coda tried to do the same thing right as that last whistle was hitting.
Just not.
Desperate attempt to grab a point or two.
Sometimes it works. Flight risk right out of the pack. We have 1-5 jamming for Shoreline. No mercy.
Flight risk comes right up on the inside and just steps right through the pack, calls it off before Shoreline can pick up any points. And we have a team timeout. And I would like to remind you all, you've got 15 minutes left to go get your raffle tickets for our amazing raffle prizes today. We are going to be calling the winners at halftime. So you've got 15 minutes to get over to that Mass Attack merch table and get your tickets in. Or don't, because I bought tickets and I want to win.
They have a really cool, the official Lizzie Borden axe. Pretty cool merch.
We're actually not raffling the axe. That was to the winning team.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
If you want an axe,
I
you
want
can
one.
Win the Lizzie Borden Ghost Tour basket.
Oh my God.
And go buy one as a souvenir.
And get a ghost tour.
Uh-huh.
We need to get axes on our merch table. Why don't we have those? We're official Borden's merch.
I don't know if we're allowed to sell those.
Maybe like a toy version.
Yeah, we should pick up some like inflatable axes,
Oh my
like
God.
how
Mm-hmm.
at other sports
at
they have
the,
like those inflatable bats or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll do that
Inflatable
with all of
axes.
our extra budget
Yeah.
that we have as a roller derby league.
Come to our next home game in September to come get an inflatable axe. I will deliver.
Dr. Malpractice comes right up the outside line, while 0320 is struggling for Shoreline. Just kidding, she makes it through, is coming up fast. Dr. Malpractice probably going to try to hit it and quit it.
Let's
Keep
hope we
that
can.
points disparity.
And Bam gets out of the penalty box. Great, quick call, quick points, and we clear the penalty box.
Yep, Shoreline did manage to pick up 2 points, picked up a point on Bam in the box and one of our blockers.
Looks like we have Smoltov jamming again against the L word.
We are sitting at 36-26 in favor of the Bordens.
Still a really close game.
Yeah.
I see Carol out there laughing on the track. Love skating with Carol. We got some great O from Holmes, trying to clear those blockers. Both jammers still in the pack. Oh, Smoltov out on the out, and then on the in real quick. Elward still in the pack. And L makes it out of the pack as Smoltov comes up on the blockers.
Smash Ketchum is going to the box. Kraken Skulls will start without a pivot in the next jam.
Oof. Hopefully they don't want to pass it immediately. Looks like Bordens are going for the pivot line start here.
Thanks again to Fief for spinning these sweet tracks all night. LCD sound system, hell yeah.
The playlist has been amazing. We have Coda jamming for Bordens, and she's out. We have 2-4 Thumper jamming for Shoreline, working their way through the pack. Stuck in that tripod. Coda coming around and calling it off, and oof, 218 Mac Daddy is sitting right as the jam ends.
I have loved the lines that Bordens have been putting out tonight.
Great lines. Pivot for Shoreline is still in the box, but standing.
Brutal.
Only looks like 4 seconds left on that penalty.
It looks like Bloody Borden's pivot is in the box too, Mac
Yep,
Daddy.
Mac Daddy got sent in the last jam.
No pivots, no gods, no laws. There are refs and there are rules.
There are refs and they rules. Shoreline's pivot out of the box, but not before Flight Risk takes lead jam. Pivot's coming in to help. Up, and Shoreline got their jammer out as well.
Flight Risk trying to head up the inside on the apex, doesn't quite work out. I love when you're jamming and an opposing blocker kind of bumps you, but just bumps you forward and
my
just
God,
gets you through the pack. It's so good.
That is the best when you can just a little help.
A little help from your frenemies.
Yep. It's all about timing in roller derby. So if
Totally.
you don't time those hits well enough, you might end up helping when you want to hurt.
Flight Risk definitely hitting some turbulence over there.
Beautiful little hop right over the line and out for another pass. Shoreline jammer stuck in the pack trying to get out. And that is Sweeney stopping that jammer. But the pack has been strung out.
Is there no lead jammer? Flight Risk had lead.
Yeah, I had assumed, but I also didn't know if there was a no pass situation.
Yeah, totally.
Well, then Shoreline heard the lead.
And is that the Bordens coach calling an official review?
I don't know. I think there was a question on the scoreboard, but scoreboard
Gotcha.
is working on it. Into the next jam. Ooh, that was a hit.
Such a good
That
tripod
was a
hit.
from
Blockholm
716
syndrome.
Laura,
Yep.
and we
Blockholm
got
syndrome just throwing Laura into the opposing jammer,
Amazing.
just ruining her day.
Doc is coming around on her scoring pass, and the Shoreline jammer is out.
That was such good footwork there. Oh my God, I'd love to see it.
Such good footwork.
We are sitting at Bloody Bordens 56 to Kraken Skulls 33. You have 10 minutes to buy your raffle tickets.
Elward trying to find a hole. And we have 007 Bam going to the box. And Shoreline Jammer is lead. That is 2-4 Thumper. Elward still trying to make her way through the pack.
We've also got quite a few black blockers in the box as well.
No.
So Elward's got to get through this all on her own.
Oh,
She's still got friends on the pack, but it's harder when there's fewer.
it's so much harder when all of your friends are in the box.
Oh, yeah. Shoreline's picking up some points there, closing that gap.
Oh, L almost out of the pack. One more to beat. Nice
Elward
job.
finally out on her initial pass.
2-4 coming through for another pass. And she's following it.
I love whenever Elward has a tough jam and she gets off the track and is just so animatedly like, oh, it's so
Definitely
good.
an animated
I love
skater.
her.
Up,
Very
we got-
animated, yes.
We got two pivots touching the pivot line. Who's gonna up? They're giving it up. Did you know only the pivots can touch the pivot line at the start of a jam?
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Honestly, what even is a pivot line? Like, why is pivot line? I kind of always just assumed it was like something of a marker for where this game can start. Anyway, what's happening on the track is more interesting than what I'm rambling about. Shoreline has lead. Coda Bear for Bordens is right behind them.
They both have a blocker in the penalty box, so we're evenly
disadvantaged.
evenly sad. That was a quick one. So we're both starting one blocker down. At least it's even.
These paintings are so good. I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm really sad the audience can't see the live painting happening. Make sure you come check it out at the end of the game. Shoreline and Bordens both looking for lead right now. We have flight risk for Bordens. And who is jamming for Shoreline? Is that
369.
369.
Party
That is
Goblin.
Party Goblin. Get it, Party Goblin.
For sure. For Shoreline, if you will. Or if you won't.
I hope they will be party gobbling with us later.
Yeah, I hope Party Goblin comes to party hardy with us upstairs in Reds after this game.
Party Goblin out of the pack. Looks like we have the Bordens pivot going to the box. Ooh, right in between. Flight risk calling it off.
66 Bordens to 44 Kraken Skulls. This is still anybody's game. We've got 6 minutes left in the first half and a whole nother half hour.
20 points is like 2 jams.
It's,
you
yeah.
know? It's still a close game.
A 16-point jam is not uncommon. You get 2 of those, and all of a sudden, you're winning.
We've got Doc jamming for Bordens, and right through. Shoreline, small tov. Small tov looking at those lines, trying to get through.
Dr. Malpractice cutting through like a scalpel.
Like a scalpel through butter. Small tov out of the pack. Doc didn't even need that pivot. Oh, pivots racing for the pivot line again.
So dramatic. Leave it to pivots to be drama queens.
Everybody's settling in. We have a clear penalty box.
Yeah, I didn't know that about the pivot line. That's got to be some old derby.
Yeah,
play.
definitely some old derby rules sticking around.
Shoreline's jammer thought they were going to just run right up the outside line.
Ooh, but they ran up the inside line.
They ran up the inside.
Elward still trying to get her initial pass through the pack. Sweeney and Rath catching that OJ. Some great O from Bubbles. 999 gets L out of the pack. And OJ gets through the pack. Oh, unfortunately, we have a skater in the penalty box in between jams.
Ginger Ninja taking out the whole bench.
You can't come in too hot to the penalty box. You
No,
can
let's
actually
hope-
get an
let's-
additional penalty if you come in too hot to the box
In an aggressive way.
in an aggressive way.
Let's hope they started her timer when she hit the bench. Coming in too hot to the box.
Shoreline right out on the inside line. Coda Bear looking to do the same. Oh, it looks like the Shoreline had a penalty assessed. Power jam for Bordens.
So Coda Bear, even though she made it through second, ended up lead jammer. As Shoreline's jammer committed a penalty, she now has a power jam, has just scored 4 points, and is coming around for another 4.
She hits that tripod and then scoots right around. The OJ is in. Some fancy toe work right on the line, but didn't quite make it. Shoreline gets through. Shoreline's completed their initial, and Bordens call it off.
It's a smooth 8 points for the Bordens. Oh, a smooth 12 points, excuse me. 86-48 in favor of the Bordens. You've got 2 minutes left to hit that raffle table. I really want that Lizzie Borden puzzle.
Now I'm just thinking about all the cool apps merch we could make for our next game. And looks like Smash. Up.
Oh,
Smash
that
is
is
almost out on the outside
brutal.
line. And Flight Risk has made it through the pack to become lead jammer. Smash is not far behind. Looking for some quick points here. And she calls it off before the OJ hits the pack.
OJ, of course, meaning opposing jammer. It's very important that I clarify this during the last game.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes, we got a lot of shorthand terms for things that we just don't think about.
No, Slay is so good at explaining every single layman needs to know thing.
Yeah. Slay is a great announcer. I can never live up to her amazingness, but I'm trying my best.
I am too, babe. We're good.
We got Doc. Ooh, some fancy footwork from Doc.
Did you see that Shoreline skater trying to hold on to Doc's skate, keep her from getting through?
Oh, but it didn't work, and both jammers out around the same time, but it looks like Doc has lead.
Yeah, I would have felt it as a little Okay, Kyle started the break, Droid finished it. This chair has been on its way out for a while.
Totally fall in the chair.
Did you get that on camera?
Oh.
God damn it.
I knew it was going to happen. I was just living on the edge.
Oh, it's halftime. It's halftime.
Perfect timing.
You have run out of time for your raffle bags. Sucks to suck. I'm going to win. I hope so. All right, folks, we're going to take a 15-minute break, head on up to Reds. We've got raffles. I feel like I shouldn't be the one to draw them because I have a hat in this game, if you will.
Here we go.
All right, we are back. Next whistle starts the jam. Tweet.
Mini Coop starts the jam. We have, looks like Doc jamming for Bordens against, is that Small Top for Shoreline? Doc trying to do some fancy footwork on the outside line.
Ooh, nice.
And
Smash
gets
Ketchum
through.
tried to hit Doc out with a little swinging butt action. Didn't quite work. Doc's fancy
Top.
footwork kept her in.
Oh, Small Top through the pack. Oh, and looks like was assessed a penalty.
Giving Dr. Malpractice a power jam.
Woo!
Dr. Malpractice to the pack for a power jam. Dr. Malpractice to the track for a power jam.
Mac Daddy with the O. That is the offense. And Doc calls off the jam before Small Top can get through the pack.
We've got Elward jamming for the Bordens with Lara on the pivot. Carol Slamvers, Punky Brewster, and Blockholm Syndrome is who the opposing jammer is going to have to get through if they want any points. Elward picks up lead.
We have 2-4 jamming for Shoreline. That is Thumper.
And those Bloody Bordens blockers are getting right in their way. Elward makes it through with a hop, skip, a jump, and a spin.
Looks like we have 5-4 Holmes in the penalty box for Borden, so they'll be starting one down. Still taking that pivot line start. And Coda Bear has lead jammer status. 0-3-2-0, trying to make their way through the pack, and they're out. Bordens pick up a nice 2 points there. Clear penalty box, that's what we like to see. We are taking the pivot line start every jam.
You ever watch roller derby and you're trying to think about something to say about what's happening, but all you can think of is, I just love roller derby so much.
Oh my God, yeah. Smash trying to take that inside line. Risky on the out, but not before Smash takes that inside line.
Flight Risk is right behind Smash Ketchum. We'll see if Smash is going to get some points and then call it, or just
We got some fast pack
keep
happening
going.
on
Oh,
the
yeah.
track. Smash smashing through. Looks like they picked up all 4 points.
And the Bloody Bordens picked up all none points.
Oof.
Oof.
Yo, when did Bordens break 100?
We are sitting at 104 Bordens to 5-2 Kraken Skulls. When did the Bordens break 100? I don't know, but that's awesome. I love that for them. Dr. Malpractice just manages to get out of the pack and picks up lead. But number 1-5 for Shoreline is right behind her, and she calls off the jam.
Smart move. Sometimes it's not worth hitting that pack again. Looks like we have Smash versus Elward. Smash on the inside line. L's on the inside. We're all trying inside and outside lines, and smashes through. Bam with the chase out, but it's not enough.
And these are two jammers who would always much rather just beat up the pack than try to go around it.
We have one Shoreline blocker sitting in between, so Bordens have a nice 3 blockers to beat. Coda running right out of the pack. We have 5-6 jamming for Shoreline. That is Bury 'Em Alive.
That is such a good name.
That is
Bury 'Em
great.
Alive.
Love it. They star passed, and the pivot is putting on the star. Pivot being, is that 2-4 thumper? Yes, it is. Both jammers coming around, and Coda calls it off. Shoreline taking the pivot line. Party Goblin up the line. Flight Risk right behind.
Flight Risk is actually going to the penalty box.
No.
Party Goblin has a power jam.
It is going to be a goblin party until the Bordens jammer gets out of the box.
Party Goblin has all of her blockers at her disposal, still struggling to get through the pack, but she does make it out with 4 points.
That is a goblin party.
Flight Risk is standing in the penalty box.
Risky has been released. Party Goblin coming through again.
And Party Goblin does have lead, so if she wants to call it, she is more than welcome to. I believe this is still Flight Risk's initial pass.
Correct. And Party Goblin calls it off. Gotta shut down those points.
Totally.
Oh. Looks like we have a blocker coming to the penalty box before the next jam. Oof.
Shoreline's called a timeout, taking a quick little break. We are at 112 Bordens to 61 Kraken Skulls with 20 minutes left. Honestly, this is still anyone's game. Well, you get like 3 16-point jams, tie it up.
Oof. Don't say that.
I'm just saying.
It could. They can come
Anything
back.
can happen. No,
Anything
60,
can happen
honestly, 60
in roller
points is not
derby.
that many points.
Yeah.
Like it is, but it is not.
It is and it isn't.
Why are you crying?
Oh, because we had lead in our All-Stars last game and then we lost it.
Oh, that was a psychology issue.
It happens. It's happened to us.
Welcome to Costco. We love you.
So sad. For us, not for them. We have Doc and Smash jamming. Smash smashing right through those blockers and taking the lead jam. We have another Bordens headed to the penalty box. That's 1-9 Honey. Doc still working on getting that initial pass. Smash getting 4 points, smashing right through again. The pivot has been released from the box, so Bordens have at least one more skater, and Smash is racking up those points. Energizer Honey stuck in the box, trying to signal her bench. Shoreline pivots on that pivot line. Oh, Shoreline Jammer. Taken out by 404 Sweeney Quad. Elward working the blockers up front. And gets by Party
Nice,
Goblin.
Elward. Yeah, Shoreline's Jammer thinks they're going to make it up that outside line, but Marge
really
blockers keep saying, hell no.
Really trying for that outside line. That is Barium alive. Passing the star. Oh, nope. Keeping it. JK. That was a great fake on
You
their
passing
part.
or stashing? What are we doing?
You know, a stash is real nice. Sometimes the other team, they think you're going to pass and you don't, and you can sneak right by, and that's what happens.
You know, I have seen some great acting out on the track of a jammer faking out a pass and the pivot acting like they really got that helmet cover, and the
There-
blockers just go after that pivot, letting
Mm-hmm.
the still jammer just get through.
It's a really great tactic. Seen some really great fakes tonight. Sometimes, I know personally, when I'm jamming, I'm guilty of forgetting to stash it. Oh, we are having Wrath. Wrath is, I believe, that is their first jam
Ooh,
tonight.
Grapes of Wrath with the jammer helmet cover.
Exciting to see.
Oh, Smash
Wrath?
tried so hard to hit Wrath out, but just went down, and Wrath kept going,
Shoreline.
getting lead jam.
Shoreline 1-5, no mercy, trying to catch up to Wrath. And Holmes with the oh.
Wrath picks up those points and calls it before Shoreline can get any on the board.
That's a great first jam for Wrath.
Totally.
Looks like Bordens' pivot's still in the box. When did that happen? Hopefully Risky doesn't want to pass it. Shoreline jammer out in front. Risky
Oh.
taking the outside. Risky's got really fast feet. You got to watch out for that.
Flight Risk's skating style kind of reminds me of Chaos Reigns, the way she just stomps her little
Yep.
feet and gets right through there.
Yeah, she's definitely. Some people just can run on their skates real good.
It's crazy.
And she calls before the Shoreline jammer can pick up any point.
I don't know what just happened in turn 4, but it was wild.
Looks like both pivots fighting for that line.
Smash catch them forgetting they're not a pivot and fighting for that line.
If you're not the pivot and you're touching the line on the whistle, you are going to the box. We have Doc playing the jammer for Bordens, and we have 2-4 thumper jammer for Shoreline.
Doc, oh,
Ooh, that looked like
that's a
really
tough
close.
call. Who has
yeah.
lead? That's 2-4 with lead for Shoreline.
Calling it off.
That was great. They got out a split second apart. Dr. Malpractice came right up on the inside, took position on Shoreline's jammer. Shoreline had lead. They called it right off before anything bad could happen.
Making them call it. It's like 1-5 right out of the pack for Shoreline. No mercy, picking up lead right away. And right through the pack. Elward just trying to catch up to the pack, but they're speeding up.
We are 122 to 73 in favor of the Bordens with 15 minutes left in this game.
Shoreline's bringing the points back.
It happens.
Who knows what's going to happen? Looks like we have Legs Benedict for Shoreline jamming versus Coda Bear for Bordens. We're all still in the pack. Coda trying to get through that elevator door from Shoreline. And Coda has lead. Legs just getting out of the pack. Max got some O. Coda with that rock star fall, calling it off.
Totally. I love the last 15 minutes of the second game. Everyone is just getting so rowdy. They're overtired, doing it for the love of the game, just going nuts.
So fun to watch.
So fun to watch.
Love the jammer on jammer action from Shoreline, but flight risk is right through the pack anyways. And we have a pass. Shoreline has passed the star. Wrath bumping that new jammer out right on one.
I don't know if you saw this blocker action, but somebody knocked down Jinja Ninja, and it was kind of just like, just right on top of them, and Ninja just literally crawled out from underneath them and got up and ran away. It was so good.
As a short person who gets knocked over on the track, I've been there. Sometimes you just gotta crawl your way out. There's a lot of people with the tall legs.
Oh yeah.
Go right under them.
Did you see that? Did you see Ninja just literally crawl out from underneath? It was so good, dude.
Shoreline took that pivot line. We got Smash jamming for Shoreline.
Against Dr. Malpractice for Bordens.
Smashing through Borden's pack with Doc right out behind. Ooh.
Doc takes herself out. It happens.
Smash is getting those points and calling it off.
Smash got a sick little apex jump there too.
Smart move on Shoreline's part.
130 Bordens to 80 Kraken Skulls with 11 minutes left in the game.
Shoreline pushing the pack out. Elward's close behind and takes lead.
That was so close. Shoreline's jammer thought they were out, thought they were out, thought they were out. There was always one blocker ahead of them.
Hate when that happens.
Shoreline's jammer gets hit out, but the blocker who hit her out was out of play, so she could just come right back into the track, didn't have to get recycled.
Oh, and Shoreline picks up the 4 points. 3? We got 3? 3. Do we have an official review?
Do we have an official review? I
What's
think
happening?
we do.
Ooh.
Or there's an official timeout. Is there an official review? Is there a timeout? It looks like an official review.
It looks like an official review.
Yep. I see the Bordens captain and their coach over there. Yes, the Bordens have called an official review.
We got Mini Coop giving us the O, showing us that there's an official review. I just want to hear what they're talking about.
Hey Steve, what's up? You fucking goblin. Yeah, whatever. Let me just take a moment to again thank all of our sponsors and partners today. Bruised Boutique in New Hampshire, Datalist out of Lakeville, Dennis K. Burke out of Taunton, FW Web from New Bedford, Mallard Printing in Fall River, Potter's Printing also in Fall River, Red's Kitchen and Pub right upstairs, the Rescue Cafe over in Fairhaven, Shaggy Chic in Attleboro, and Teamworks where we are right now, and also Yoga Guru out in Fairhaven. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you.
True facts.
True facts. You enjoying Ryan's candid set? Dude, Tim loves Ryan on camera because he just like zooms in on people doing stuff. It's so good.
Okay, it looks like there has been a determination. I hope we will get the hot goss.
I know. I would like to know what's going on in this official review. Will anyone come tell us? T-Ref, what's the hot goss?
What's the hot review goss?
Okie dokie.
It was Bordens who called that review. They were trying to get a cut call on a skater, but they have lost their official review. There was an out-of-play call. And we have Sweeney Quad jamming for the first time this half, I believe.
Just
and
bangs
out
right out of the pack.
Immediately. Looks like Shoreline has chose to pass. We have 2-9. The pivot is now the jammer. That is Dahlia Dynamite's new Shoreline jammer. Sweeney working their way through the pack.
Getting caught up on Smash Ketchum, makes it through, calls it before Shoreline gets any points.
Smart call, just chipping away at those points.
Totally. The old hit it and quit it.
Hit it and
Not
quit
just
it.
for Tinder dates.
I know, thank you.
Looks like we have legs versus Coda. Shoreline looking to take 1 and 4. Coda smashing right through. Coda picking up lead. Shoreline still trying to make their way through the pack.
A lot of action on turns 1 and 2 with all those blockers.
It's a lot of blockers to get by. Coda calling it off. Hit it and quit it again.
I didn't say a single cuss word, my guy. The custom tone. You should stop fucking calling it a work. On a time and a half day.
You know, honestly, there's a fair chance we didn't even have work today. And nobody
Game on. We've got Smash Ketchum jamming for Kraken Skulls.
And that is flight risk for Bordens. Oh,
Flight Risk makes it out, picking up lead. We have a whole little pile going on at
little
turn 3.
kerfuffle. Smash still in the kerfuffle. Flight risk coming around for that first pass. And Smash is out of the pack. Risky calling it off before Smash can pick up the points. Looks like we're fighting for the pivot line. Love to see it.
Yeah, this pivot line beef is intense.
Yeah.
Sweeney's toe stop is just on like the scant quarter inch of the edge of that pivot line.
Jammer's getting some speed. Doc using that to get right through the pack real quick. Shoreline Jammer stuck in the tripod. Almost out. No mercy. Oh, ooh. Almost through on the line 1. Doc causing some chaos. And then scooting right by on line 4. Looks like we have a penalty on 404 pivot. Shoreline Jammer finally out of the pack and coming to score some points, but not before Doc calls it off.
Doc's been a Borden for a few years. Is she skating on the All-Stars this year?
Doc is
So cool.
skating on the All-Stars.
So cool. Is this Doc's second season or third? It's definitely her.
Second?
What?
No way.
I lose track of time skating, but I believe it's Doc's second season, but it could be third.
Nice hit from Lara on that opposing jammer.
That is 1-2 Legs. Legs Benedict.
Such a good name.
We have two of the long leg jammers versus each other right now.
Ow.
Legs calling off the jam. Shoreline taking the pivot line. We have Wrath jamming again for Bordens. And 0-3-2-0 for Shoreline. Mac trying to give some offense for Wrath. Shoreline stuck on the Bordens tripod in the back. We have the bench asking to drop a point for Wrath, who's coming through and calling it off.
Got Mac Daddy out on the track as the pivot with Mad Bama Jamma, Thrash Ketchum, and Energizer Honey.
Coda's jamming for Bordens. And we have Thumper 2-4 jamming for Shoreline. Coda makes it out of the pack. Thumper not far behind. Looks like we had a penalty on 007 Mad Bama Jamma. Pack's real fast right now. Coda calls it off.
After a big hit onto the floor.
Ouch. It's a great cheese pull.
Great cheese pull. Hit up Reds if you want your own. Oh my God.
That's a cheese pull. And here we have Smash and Risky. Big hits from Shoreline. Smash making it through the pack. Shoreline bumping Risky out. And Smash calling it off.
We've got 2 minutes left. Bloody Bordens 155 to Kraken Skulls 89.
I feel like it was just, we had like 8 minutes left.
All right.
And it's already down to a minute and a half. Damn. Losing track of time. It doesn't feel like that when you're on the track, though. Both of these teams have already played 2 games.
That's true, and Kraken Skulls is just coming off of their first game as well. Bordens had that break. Kraken Skulls went straight from game 2 to game 3.
Doc with some fancy footwork on the line, but it looks like that's Party Goblin trying to bounce them out. But Doc makes it through anyways. Shoreline Jammer through the pack. We got a little kerfuffle.
Some big hits out on the track tonight. We've got a couple minutes left in this half.
We got 30 seconds
We've got
left in this
30
half.
seconds left in this half. We'll see you guys up at Reds for our after party.
I hope we'll see everyone up at Reds for our after party.
I hope so too. I am very excited to go hang out upstairs. If you have found your time down here to be like a little hot, a little stuffy, a little muggy, you can actually pick up some VIP seating up in Reds for our next game. You can hang up out there in the air conditioning, watch on the TV, watch through the windows. You'll be living the dream.
The bar's right there, the food's right there. I really want these mozzarella sticks after
help
seeing
yourself.
that
Have
cheese
one.
pull.
Go ahead.
Damn, girl.
Have one.
Cheese. I'm stealing one.
Please do. Nunchucks. Mozzarella nunchucks.
Is this going to be the last jam? We will see.
I believe so.
Anything
Unless-
can happen. Shoreline picking up lead on this last jam. That is 1-5, no mercy. L-Word trying to get through the pack. Shoreline giving her a real hard time. But she's making it through.
Smash Ketchum hit out L-Word, but Smash also went down, so L could just come right in back in front of her.
Oh, power jam.
Power jam for the final jam. Shoreline Jammer is in the box. L-Word has the full 2 minutes to do whatever she wants on the track. She has all 4 of her Bordens blockers at her disposal to help her through.
And she gets through. This jam's going to be going for the full 2 minutes.
It'll reach its natural conclusion.
It will. How exciting for the last jam of the game. Elward making her way through the pack again. Shoreline Jammer just released, coming through, trying to pick up some of those points. Some great offense from Smash. Ooh. She cut.
White Jammer is back in the box after a track cut.
She went out, but she did not come back in behind the person that knocked her out. So therefore, the Jammer receives a cut. Elward coming back around. Nobody can call off this jam. It has to go the full 2 minutes.
And the timer on the period clock has run out, but the jam time supersedes that, so we will keep going until it is over. We've got 10 seconds left in this jam. White Jammer is back out of the box. Elward makes it through for a final 4 points.
Can she get 4 more? Ooh. Not in 2 seconds.
That was great.
Amazing game.
What an excellent last jam. So we are sitting at an unofficial score of 179 Bordens to 93 Kraken Skulls. That'll probably tick over to a final score in a moment. In the meantime, I would like to invite all of our viewers out to the track to high-five our teams. That is the end of the game. We are now at an official score of 179 to 93 in favor of the Bloody Bordens.
Great action-packed games today. Thanks for coming and watching. Our next game is September 13th.
Big congrats to our Game 3 winners, the Bloody Bordens, and even bigger congrats to the Western Mass Furies for winning the first ever Lizzie's Legacy round robin tournament.
Oh my
They
God,
won
amazing.
2 out of 3 games. Well, 2 out of 2 games that they played. It was a great day for Derby. Thank you so much to Shoreline's Kraken Skulls for coming. Thank you so much to Western Mass Furies for coming. Thank you to Teamworks for having us. Thanks to Reds for having us for our after party. Thank you everybody who came out and spent some money with us, volunteered, did whatever you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Head on upstairs to hang out with us after we clean up. Please do not pull up the tape or the track. We have people who are